appreciate you. I also bartend here. Bartending here is fun. If you're ever find yourself on a Sunday, you want a day drink, you want to get drunk before you work the next day, come see me on the roof. And I'm on Instagram, emily.saero. Okay, bye.
One more time for Emily Sierra. Let's keep it going for this time. Mo Green, everybody. Mo Green. Faulty equipment. How y'all doing this evening? Having a good time? Enjoying the show? I don't trust people that don't like pancakes, man. Can't be trusted. Because how could you not like the buttery, golden discs of deliciousness with the crisp edges? That's like saying orgasms, man, overrated. I was doing this research paper in State College, and I learned that like the one thing that Joe Stalin, Genghis Khan, and Adolf Hitler have in common, none of them like breakfast pastries. So me and you going out to eat during the day, like no diddy, we just friends, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you order like wheat toast with no butter, egg with no salt, and black coffee. I'm just gonna assume you got Mein Kampf in your library. I work for a welding company. I deliver propane. I was doing like a lot of work in Brattleboro, Vermont. Beautiful, right? Got like the trees and like the architecture. Look, it's almost like a Christmas card. You understand what I'm saying? And they're known for two things, especially in wintertime. They're known for cold weather and maple syrup. You know what I'm saying?
Greatest spot there.
Shut the fuck up. They're known for maple syrup, cold weather. So you know what that means? The women are very buxom and hairy. They're very thick and hairy, you know what I mean? And I'm driving around and I'm realizing, you know what I realized when I was doing my propane route in Vermont? There ain't no thugs in Vermont, man. There's no, because you never seen a thug on a Christmas card. Think about it. Whenever you ever seen a thug during the holidays on a Christmas card? And just as I said that, I'm driving down the street and I see this black dude with like a bucket hat, baggy jeans, and a book bag. And I thought to myself, that dude's in witness protection. He's not there by choice. It is a court order. He snitched on the entire organization. So the only thing he got to do out there is eat pancakes with his buxom, hairy woman. They share matching flames. And he drives the Subaru when she's at work to cheat. She's obviously white. Not because that's his preference, because he's the only black dude in Brattleboro. There's a lot of racism in here, you know. They're all racist, you know, so most of statistically. But it's not your fault, though. It's not your fault. Like, racism is a learned behavior. Like, you put a black baby with a white baby, they love each other. Like, we teach them this nonsense, you know. But a lot of these lessons, it don't come from the most obvious places. Sometimes you don't learn racism from your friends. You don't learn it from your family. You don't learn it from your loved ones, man. Like I said, I drive a propane truck, but it's a box truck. It ain't the 18-wheeler, you know what I mean? And I drive through the countryside a lot. I see like a lot of the innocent white kids that they're playing and they frolicking. And whenever they see a big truck, they do the universal symbol. You know what I mean? They want to hear the bah, 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 bah. That's what they want to hear. But I got a box truck, yo. I don't got the air horn. I don't got the beep beep. It sounds like a hummingbird. You know what I mean? I don't want to shatter their dreams and make the hummingbird sound when they do this. So I just keep driving with the stone face. And a lot of these innocent, beautiful white children, their first experience with a black person was me. Being a jerk, man. So because my truck didn't come with the proper equipment, now we got a new proper problem. So. Air horns stop racism. Speaking of racism, man, if you are an American, I assume most of us are Americans, and you still get scammed by Indian people, sorry, Ali, if you still get scammed by Indian people from them call centers, you deserve every bad thing that's gonna happen to you after you take that phone call, man. That's like you dealing with a dirty prostitute. You knew she was dirty. You saw she had bad skin and a missing tooth, and she still wound up with your cell phone charger and your passport. That's why every time one of those call center people call me, you know the best way to get them off the phone? You have to speak in a worse accent than what they have. Gets them very frustrated, man. Because they always hitting me up, asking me if I need like solar panels on my house. But I don't, I still live with my moms, you know what I'm saying? Like, but for some reason, like they all, would you like to put solar panels on your home? And then I'm like, hello! And they're like, would you like to put solar panels on it? And I'm like, hello! And then after this point, I know they're frustrated, so I take it up another notch. I speak like a made-up language, it's like Hebrew mixed with Urdu. I'm like, he's like, shut up, man. Hang up the phone and speak American like a normal American, you idiot. Think of the irony of a dude that can't speak English, mad at me because I can't speak English. God bless America, man. Why is it that whenever it's like somebody finds like a big amount of drug money and they want to be a good Samaritan and give it back to the authorities, the only thing the cops give you is a $500 reward. After you found the drugs, millions! And not only do they give you a $500 reward, they have a press conference, put your face on TV so the whole organization knows exactly who gave back the drug money, man. They put you in danger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Worse than that. $500, that's not enough to buy protection. That ain't enough to buy a semi-automatic. That's not enough to pay for the security system or the Kevlar vest. 5 bills will barely buy bullets. You better off just taking that money and going on the run, man, having some vacations, man. Turks and Caicos, the Ivory Coast, Iceland. Go to Vermont. Witness protection, something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they fish around in that drug money? What if there's like a drug dealer business card in there? You understand what I'm saying? The drug organization's got human resources. Maybe he can call them up and be a good Samaritan for them and give them back the money. You know what I'm saying? Best case scenario, they break you off for a little something to be honest. Worst case scenario, they put you on a payroll. Hey, it's better than being in the run. Okay. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know. And my mother always be pressuring me, getting on me. Because I'm 47 without kids, talking about, Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m. I can't afford rent and hotels. My mother is a hater. This is preposterous. And this is the thing, like my mother, you know what I'm saying, when black women they get 60 years old, they find Christ, you know what I'm saying? She recently got saved, she recently found Christ, so she's no longer fornicating, she's no longer doing funny business in the house. So if she's not allowed to do funny business in the house, nobody's allowed to do funny business in the house. And it's some bull, because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. My mother be sipping wine while watching T.D. Jakes, Tony Evans, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, why you sipping wine like you watching church? She's like, what you talking about? It's the blood of Christ. This is directly in the Bible. This is in Ecclesiastes. This is the Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you drink a Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color. Bad enough, it's not even the bottle Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. That Franzia with the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She gonna run out of wine, fill it up, that's why. Only God's my judge. God is my only judge. That's the wine speaker sound. That's also the sound you should be making on your 60th anniversary, pleasing your lady. I do need to have kids though. I gotta have some children, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're gonna spread our legacy, you know, until Elon Musk make the nanotechnology to make us immortal. And if I do, you know, I gotta go to the motherland. I gotta go to Africa to have myself a child with a beautiful African sister. You wanna know the main reason, man? Because the infomercials in the 80s and the 90s and Sally Struthers told me it only costs 25 cents a day to raise a healthy African black baby, man. That's only $7.50 per month. I can afford that. I pay more for Disney Plus. And I don't even watch it. Just like how I'm not gonna watch that baby. Because my dad never watched me. I'm following in my father's footsteps, which happen to be not so big because he's only 5'6". He has very little shoes. Hey, that's my time. I appreciate y'all. Bring back up. Boy, I'm to the stage right now. What's up?
One more time for my uncle. We got 2 more comedians left. Coming up next, all the way from New York City, give it up for Alex Tomaselli.
Hello everyone, good to see you all. Cool is right. I came from New York City, and now that I live there, I had a lot of weird jobs.